Hello everyone, my name is ISOMS and I am a high-elo Urgot OTP on the EWest server. Over the past week, I have seen some discussion regarding Urgot E's interaction with Flash and how it would randomly bug out and make Urgot go into a random direction while performing an E Flash. So I'm here to tell you that this is in fact not a bug. We will look at this video made by Urpog where he discusses the bug or basically showcases it. And here we see that he will get ganked and he will try to escape towards his turret, but then suddenly he just goes backwards after the flash. And yeah, I'll just explain to you right now why that is. So first, how does Urgot E actually work? Urgot's E is not entirely like other dashes. Urgot's E always travels the full length of the ability no matter where he places his cursor, so he cannot do a short distance dash for that matter. So let's see, let's say I place my cursor right next to Urgot, I go the full distance. Same thing here, I go the full distance. This is relevant because of the invisible marker slash node mechanic that exists with this ability. So on eCast, the game places an invisible marker on the cursor of the player for Urgot to dash to. This locks Urgot to always dash towards the invisible marker or node regardless of whether he changes his starting direction with Flash or when he gets CC'd. So the thing that happened with Urpod is around this direct one here, he tried to dash, I guess to this patch of grass, had his mouse placement here. If you look back at the video you can see and slow down a little bit, you'll see that one of his last movement or rather click directions was here on this its exact spot. He flashes here and okay, let's just do the exact same thing. So he places the invisible node here unintentionally because he wasn't that aware of the mechanics, so he places it here, around here, and goes backwards. Same thing here, goes backwards, goes backwards, and goes backwards. So the thing that happens, that's happening here is that Urgot places the invisible node for his E direction. So normally he would be dashing like this towards here. Would normally be dashing like this, but because he flashed all the way over here on this spot, that is behind the invisible node that was placed by the game, he gets to dash through the node backwards because he flashed over where he placed the node. Same thing would happen if you flash below the node. So let's say I just place the node on my mouse cursor here, flash below it, and I still go to the same exact spot. So that is basically how Urgot's E works with Flash, and this also works with other abilities that might displace Urgot in the first part where he is still casting his E. But yeah, how would you avoid this? So the easy way to avoid this is basically by putting your mouse further away, because placing this invisible node on the map is, or invisible Timo or invisible marker, whatever you want to call it, is infinite range. So basically, if I place it all the way over here on this exact spot, it's far outside the E range, but I can still go towards it. And every time I'm clicking E, I'm placing an invisible node to dash to. And you can also just, if you're trying to escape, let's say I'm trying to escape, I'm reenacting the same play that Airpog was having here, just getting get, just place the E further away and then you're out. Very, very easily. So yeah, the mistake is basically just TLDR. If you click too close with your E and you flash over your E location, so let's say I click here, I flash over E location, you go backwards because your character is below relatively to the node. So you always click further away if you're trying to escape. And you can also use this to your advantage in very niche situations, like when you're trying to dodge a straightforward skill shot ability, like, I don't know, maybe a random ash arrow on point blank. You can either flash over it, you know, all through, or you can flash beside it and still grab it. So this, or like this, or like this, and you can also do it over walls. I actually like it more over the fat walls because you see the dummy over there. I place my cursor over here. I'm gonna try to do it over the fattest part of the wall. Place my cursor over here, flash over it, and boom.
Their cries are
And you can
calling me
also just
home.
dash, I don't know, to this patch of grass where you see my mouse or up here. So place a node there, flash over the wall, boom. Obviously, you still have to keep in mind Urgot's E distance. But yeah, that's basically how it works. So yeah, it's not a
I
bug, it's
want to
actually a
see their
feature. And
faces when I tear
avoiding
their hope away.
avoiding Eing backwards is very avoidable just by placing your mouse further away to place the invisible node further away. So yeah, that's all. If you have any more questions about this mechanic or about Urgot in general, please feel free to ask me in the comments. And
Thrust into
yeah,
a pit
good
of
luck in your solo queue
despair,
games. Goodbye.
I cried.